Hi, this is Miranda Coley, and I am a teacher at Newton County Schools at Cousins Middle School, and I'm a seventh grade teacher, special ed teacher. So I'm going to go through my strengths, which are attendance in school for teachers and students, and my author or the reference is Grazik 2024 and Carney, and continuous improvement. That would be Savick and Watson 2024. Data driven culture, which is Rebecca et al., and that one is 2024. High expectations, which is Vaid et al. It was several authors for that one, 2023. And instructional coaches having doing support for staff, Levin and Schramm. My weaknesses are motivation among educators and support staff. That would be Carnitas et al. 2024. And level of cooperation among teachers and staff. That would be Elnora Lesbom 2024. Central office staff support is low. So I would say that would be, and that one was Edith Ismit 2025. The pronunciation may be wrong, but school-wide achievement is low. That would be Kahit Metin 2024, and working together, support staff as well as teachers or just the school in whole is low, and that was Mantu 2023. So the first half of when I will talk about my strengths, I chose those strengths because these are things that we have improved in since last year. We were put on the state list because our CCP RI was low based on career and college and career readiness score was low. So as a school, we have improved across the board with teacher attendance and student attendance. So if the teachers are there, they are able to teach the students, and the students are able to learn. And if the students are there, they're learning. We are continuously improving as a staff and learning. Our data, we are becoming more of a data-driven culture. We have high expectations of double-digit gains, getting off of the state list this year, and just high expectations on that. And the instructional coaches are giving us tremendous support in making sure that we monitor our data, giving us the resources that we need. As far as the weaknesses, motivation among the educators, we're doing the work, but the motivation is not there as much due to the fact of I can honestly say several of Knoll's adult learning strategies. And I'm just going to talk about everything as a whole. The level of cooperation among the teachers and staff. I want to tie in the fact that we're going to PLs and all of those things, and we're interacting and trying to do these things as a whole and as a group so that we can help the students. So I find that the cooperation is there, but it's not there. So that was why I put it as a weakness. It's kind of like, and we want to cooperate, but then it's like we don't want to cooperate. Everybody wants to. Sometimes people want to keep their stuff, and it's like, do we really have to meet in a group? Or if we meet in a group, can we disperse? But we're working as a group because we're supposed to be a team. I find that the central office, there's a lot of things that are not together. We hear one thing from the central office, say in August, we might have heard some, hey, we're going to go with a certain testing platform. And after August or September, it's changed to another platform. So I think when the central office support is not there, and then the expectations are that we're supposed to produce certain things, it can't be produced if we don't have that we we don't have that support and that understanding on that end of why it's not happening. Um, School-wide achievement is low. That's why we were on the list. Um, and some of the achievement is low. We're still working towards that. And our expectations are high, as I said, as a strength to make double digit gains. And that's what we are pushing towards with our CFAs, our data driven culture. Everything is being driven by data. The common formative assessments, the formative and pre and post tests, all of those things. Um, working together to support, working together, support staff and teachers. I think that the support staff have expectations for the teachers to do. The teachers are experiencing kind of like an overload, being that there are people in the building constantly because of us being on the list. And even if we weren't on the list, it's just like we should be doing what we're supposed to be doing regardless to being on the list or anything, because that's what we're there for. We're teachers and we're trying to meet the needs of the students. So, but these are my strengths and my weaknesses in a whole based on where I am in my school district or the district in general. I can say that if just as a whole, I can tie in Knowles with this, saying that the orientation of the learner is key, for even myself and anyone else involved in the school, because we have to be focused on the learning, and we have to be in that position to want to learn and orient ourselves to make a change, to want to change, to be open to new ideas. I think to humble ourselves, to say that we don't know it all, that we have room to grow and continuously grow, and say that I'm just going to do what's needed for the good of the group. And I just think that overall, I would think that everyone should be introduced to Knowles, the strategies, and understand where we are just as a team of teachers or teacher leaders. Just all teachers are leaders, and that's what our students expect, our community expects. It's just like all the stakeholders, everyone should expect to be oriented in a way to basically, like I said, orientation to learn as a leader, as an adult. And if that's what we want our students to do, we as teachers should be able to do that as well. So that would be what I have gotten from the semester so far. But it's really more than that. But that's what I've learned. So I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.